You're watching Adorama TV.
Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Adorama TV iPad app reviews. Well, today we're looking at PhotoShake. It's an application that allows you to shake your iPad and get all kinds of new compositions for your photos. It's a lot of fun. So let's take a closer look at PhotoShake for the iPad. PhotoShake is an application that allows you to do all kinds of fun things just by shaking your iPad. Now, what we do the very first time you open PhotoShake, it gives us some help to understand how the app works. So we're going to follow along so we can dive right in. The first thing we need to do is choose a new photo, and once we do that, we have a choice of single, instant, multi, grid, wide, or wallpaper. So all different types of photos that we can create. And these are sort of collages. Now to show you the benefits of PhotoShake, I'm going to choose multi-photo because the things that we do here you can also do in single, instant, and the other photos. So this will really help us illustrate what's going on. So I'm going to choose square, and that's really the theme of what we're doing. It sort of tells us how the photos are going to be laid out. Now to get the photos into that theme, we can transfer them in one of many ways. So we can use our album that's built into our iPad. We can copy and paste. We can even transfer via Wi-Fi. It's a really nice feature. You can use your desktop or laptop computer. You type in this URL here, and then it allows you to just send files over to your iPad without having to be physically connected. It's really nice. We're not going to do that right now, but it's nice to know that that is there. You can also bring in photos of a Google Map, or you can connect to Flickr or Picasa. So I'm going to go into my album here, and I'm going to go to my saved photos, and I'm going to choose several albums from a trip I took to Europe and Asia a few years ago. So I'm just going to bring in a few of these shots here, just a bunch of these kids and this lady, and okay, we have some of that. And now we'll see that these are being brought into the application, and later you'll see how PhotoShake will take all of these and lay them out automatically. So here we go, we have this. Now we have a choice here. We can either use slide mode or shake mode. Now shake mode is the fun way to do things, but our iPad is on a stand. So we're going to choose slide mode, which works the same way. You just don't have as much fun getting things to work. So I'm going to choose that. And what the app is doing now is laying everything out for me. So there it is. There is my square. Well, I don't like that, so I could shake or I could slide this to get a new layout. And I can just keep doing that till I find one that I like. All right, I like that one. So I can choose it by saying yes to that little circle there, and then it lays everything out and it brings it in, and now I've got this nice collage of images that's all ready for me to share with the world. Well, I sort of don't like that as it is. I want to change it, and so I have an option of hitting this pencil right here, and this is going to allow me to do all kinds of things to my photos. And you can do this not only with this layout, but all of the other layouts that we saw earlier. So we have some choices on the left-hand side. We have frame. So let's say I want to have a different type of frame, this little pinking type of thing here. I can really make that work well. I can choose something that's a little bit more bubbly or something that's a little bit more ornate. I can go and change the way that the corners are on these. So I can just make the corners on all four sides a little bit beveled, or all the corners inside there. I have all kinds of options there, and you can see that you can zoom in to see exactly what's going on as we would expect. I can change the border, so I can go in here, I can change the border size up or down so I really have a big border. I can change the color, so I can go in there and do all kinds of things. So I can say, yeah, I want that to be red or something. I've got different effects that I can apply, so I can make that a little bit antique or cartoony. So I can go into each one of these and change the color of the border, the effects of each of the images and the border and all kinds of different things. I can also go in and make some adjustments here to just that photo cell. So I'm choosing this image right here, and I'm going to flip it around or flip it upside down. I can rotate it. There's all types of things that you can do. Now you can do this with a single photo in just one big square, or you can do it to each individual photo in a collage, sort of like this. Now I can also go in and I can add some balloons to this. So I can go in and say, hey, I want a new balloon, and I'm going to use, I don't know, a little speech bubble. So if I wanted to, and I've got some handles here, I can push and hold that. I can drag this over and have this girl saying something, and I don't know why I would, but I could. I can change where this goes. And once I have that, I can click this here, and then I can actually add some text. So I'll be saying, hello, how are you? Something like that. Okay, when I'm done with that, I'll say done. And so I can start adding all kinds of things there. I can add some stickers on here if I want. So I'll just add a sticker here and maybe a lightning bolt. So once again, you can do all kinds of things to juice up your photos using all of these controls here. So we'll go back. I know this isn't a very good photo, but we'll save it anyway, just for illustrative purposes. And once it's saved, now I can share this with the world. Now check this out. This is really interesting. I've got this little globe with an arrow. When I click that, I can share this on Twitter, Flickr, Blogger, Tumblr, etc. There's all types of things. WordPress, Picasa, Facebook, and some that I've never even heard of. It's really, really nice. You can go retro and post it to MySpace. It's awesome. Or if you want to do something a little bit more traditional, you can just hit this and you can save it to your album. You can send it via email. You can export it via Wi-Fi, a really nice feature. You can even AirPrint, which is a great feature. So now that you know that, you can also say, you know what, I want to duplicate this, or you want to start over and create a photo from scratch, and you can go through the entire process again, or you can even delete it. Really quickly though, I want to show you something that's nice. I can hit new photo here. I'm just going to show you a single frame. So this is instant photo. I want to do a square. I'm going to go into my album. I'm going to go in here and grab a photo of somebody. So I'm going to go and just get this shot here that we took of Brenda and say done. And the cool thing is this is going to bring in that shot. I'll say I want to go to slide mode. And you can see there's the shot and it looks sort of antique, which is really nice. I'll accept it. Now check this out. I said I was going to show you that there are a lot of different borders in this application, and there really are. So I'll hit the pencil so that I can do some changes to this. I'm going to go in here to the frame. I like the frame there, but I want to change this border, and specifically the pattern. Now look at all these different patterns. I can say I want that one, or I can start scrolling through this. Look at all these different patterns that I can use. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. So it's not like you get choices of 4 or 5 or 6. There are hundreds and hundreds of different patterns, so you can really customize the way these look. And you can apply all of this stuff to all the different photos and all the different frames and all the different layouts that we showed you earlier. It's a really, really nice application, and one that once you explore, you find there are all kinds of different ways you can use it and share your photos with the world. Well, there you have it. It's PhotoShake for the iPad. It's a lot of fun, and it's really tremendous when you want to share your images with all kinds of people all over different social media networks, as we showed you before. Well, thanks for joining me. Remember, if you have an iPad app that you'd like to see on Adorama TV, please send your suggestion to me at AskMark@Adorama.com. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again next week.
This episode is brought to you by Adorama TV. Visit the Adorama Learning Center, where you'll find photography tips and techniques, links to the gear used in this episode, and related videos. For all the latest photography, video, and computer gear, visit Adorama.com. And the next time you're in New York City, visit our store, located on 18th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue.